It's your boy Warlow back with another My Team video. And we're going to be ranking the best point guards in My Team. So yeah, make sure to hit that like. I got the best tier list in the community. I haven't done these in a little minute. And I promise to make this tier list a lot better than I have been, okay? We're not going to go off of like if a card has a duplicate. I'm going to rank them the way y'all want me to rank them because y'all said that. So I'm going to make sure I do that, even though I truly believe Zach LaVine's are the same exact card. But hey, we're not going to do that this time around. So we're going to start off ranking LaMelo Ball first. I'm not going to rank Diamonds yet. I might not rank him. I don't know how Diamonds in this list going to go. I'm putting LaMelo right now in C tier. I feel like LaMelo Ball is just tall, but like that's all he offers is he's tall. He's not as horrible as his previous card, but his SIGs still aren't great. He's still an overall average point guard. So I gave someone a suggestion today to sell their LaMelo Ball way overpriced for the point guard position, and I wouldn't suggest them. Bronny James, I'm putting him in the F tier. Like, I also haven't said I tried out LaMelo Ball as well before, and he just, like, his jumper's a little quicker, but, like, that's about it. Bronny James is F tier. I'm sorry. Like, I don't know why y'all still running Bronny James. I still a little bit of times, but, like, just stop running him in all honesty. Stop running the card. He's not that great. Just stop running the card in all honesty. You're not missing much. Running Bronny James, you're just not missing much. John Wall up next. I think John Wall goes in that same tier as LaMelo Ball. I think John Wall offers a good jumper, good defense. I don't think John Wall is better than LaMelo Ball. I also don't think LaMelo Ball is that much better than John Wall. So I think they're on the same level. Fast release, 6'7". I think they cancel out each other there. I think they're both on the same level in terms of like scoring wise. Magic Johnson, I'm ranking Magic in B tier. I know people like Magic Johnson. I use Magic Johnson. I like them a little bit. But I feel like in a switch all offense, he's very good. But I feel like Magic's really not it for me. At least for me, I just feel like his release was okay. And I just don't know how the rest of his tier list is going to go. So I guess we have to wait and see overall how the rest of this list goes. Jalen Green up next. I'm ranking Jalen Green at... Yeah, I think Jalen Green's a little bit... I'm ranking B tier. I think Jalen Green's a little bit better than LaMelo Ball, really. I feel like then you're going to have to move Magic up to A tier, but... Because I don't think he's on the level of Jalen Green, and I don't think Magic Johnson's on the level. So right now, we'll keep it right now. I think I'm going to change this. I just don't like Magic Johnson here, but I feel like Jalen Green can create a shot. Good, he has a smooth jumper. I feel like Magic offers defense. I think they offer B-tier quality stuff. I just feel like they both lack something, and Magic does lack something. I think his pass style's annoying. I think Magic Johnson's very good, but like I was struggling using Magic Johnson. Personally, in my opinion, my experience using Magic. D'Lo is a D tier. D'Lo's really not that good. His release is very slow. I don't think D'Lo's really all that good in my team. He's good if using a duo, but D'Lo's release is just not it. In this game is not it. I don't even think he has a leaner. I just think he's very mid. Shaqillis Alexander, I think you gotta go S tier for Shah. It's just Shah just plays so good in this game that you just kind of have to go S tier for Shah almost. Shah is such a beast on the game. If you got Shah, you got maybe the best point guard in the game overall. So yeah, I'm ranking him in an S tier, and I do not care if you disagree with me on that. I personally think he's an S tier point guard in this game overall. And next up, we're ranking Dyson Daniels. I think Dyson Daniels is better than LaMelo. Like, I think he is. Like, I think Dyson's 6'7", has a smoother jumper. I don't gotta worry about his animations. I think he's better overall than LaMelo Ball. I almost want to move LaMelo to B. But I think Dyson Daniels is C tier. I'll probably put him in the same tier. I don't think he's better than Magic. I think he's on that higher thing to C tier. I think he's better personally than LaMelo and John Wall. I'm taking Dyson over both of them personally, just because that release is faster. And I'm putting him at B tier. I don't care. I think Dyson Daniels bad, especially badges. I feel like his release is smooth, and I would rather have Dyson Daniels over LaMelo Ball and John Wall. He's 6'7", good release. Even Magic Johnson, to a certain degree, I like Dyson Daniels' release more, and he still has that length. So I don't know. Magic could be moved up to A tier debatably, but I'm liking Dyson Daniels in B tier. I think Dyson Daniels is a solid point guard. Ben Simmons D tier. I rank him. I think he's D tier just because he's 6'10", has 6'10" length. I just hate the fact that Ben Simmons just has just lacks shooting wise. I'll still put him in D tier overall, just because he's a 6'10" point guard, but I can't go any higher than that. Larry Hughes up next. I think Larry Hughes has to fall in at D at this stage in the game. I like Larry Hughes, but is he better than LaMelo Ball or John Wall? And answer the question, no. And I like Larry Hughes. I like the card, but he's not better than LaMelo Ball or John Wall. It's just simply put than that. If I have that in that list, I cannot rank him there. So personally, in my opinion, I'm ranking Larry Hughes at D tier. Next up, we got Drew Holiday up next. And he's going to have to go maybe at C tier. He's a little bit better than D'Lo, but he's 6'3". I think he offers the same amount as John Wall. I think he's better than John Wall. I think he's probably the best player at C tier currently. I really like 6'5" Trade for his size, his release, movement. I like Trade at all. The fact that you can get him for 10k coins. It's crazy to me. People will drop 600, 700k, 800k on LaMelo Ball. Is he even better than Drew Holiday? That's the question you got to really ask overall. Next up, we got Luka Doncic. Obviously, he is S tier. I don't think we have to have much of a discussion, really. Why is he barking? Okay, that dog was barking so loud. But what I was saying is, I drank Luka S tier. I was actually losing Luka. Hey, look at this. I wasn't using this Luka. I was rocking the pink diamond Luka, and look at me. I'm rocking the pink diamond Luka, and I went 15-0. I was cooking, swerving, Benji loud too. I went on a 16-0 streak, and it's just whatever. Just ignore my dog in the background. I don't know why he acting like so freaking crazy. I don't know why he's acting so crazy upstairs. But right here on the list, we're ranking Gary Payton up next. I think you got to put Gary Payton in at A tier. I don't think he's better than Sha and Luka. Just simply put, can you rank Gary at S tier? Like, you gotta, like, have, like, I just can't. I think Gary's not better than Luka Doncic. I use Luka. I like Luka's animations a lot. I don't think Gary's better than Luka Doncic or Sha. I like Gary Payton, but he's just not, and I like it personally, so I'm ranking him in that A tier for Gary Payton. Next up, we got Penny Hardaway. I'm going A tier for Penny. I like Penny Hardaway more than Magic Johnson. Y'all can disagree and hate me all you want. Okay, I personally thought Penny Hardaway was a better point guard than Magic Johnson overall. I felt like he was easier to shoot with. I felt like he moved with Darius Garland dribble style. Even though they both technically have it, I felt like Penny was a better dribbling wise than Penny Hardaway. Man, my dog just keeps trying to interact with me like, dang. But yeah, Penny Hardaway's a beast. Overall, I'm ranking him in at A tier. Next up, we got Michael Jordan. Obviously S tier. And this is where it gets harder, because I don't think Sha's close to Michael Jordan. Like, I don't think Sha is close to Michael Jordan, but it just is what it is. I don't think, like, I think Michael Jordan just need to be in his, like, in the GOAT status tier. I think he's better than both of these guys. Playing against Michael Jordan, he is so much better than the rest that it's crazy. So overall, I think you gotta put him in at, S tier overall. I think Magic Johnson, Sha, I think you have to put him in at S tier. So yeah. Next up on our list, we gotta rank, let's see. Bro, this got so much. I don't know why it got so, and let me fix it in a second. Okay, we are just slowly flooded. Cade Cunningham up next. I'm ranking Cade. I think Cade goes in A tier for me. I like Cade Cunningham. Personally think his release is smooth, easy to time. He's one of your best Galaxy Opal point guards you can run in the game, personally, to me. And I like Cade Cunningham overall as a point guard. So for me, I'm ranking Cade in at A tier. Next up, we're ranking Kyrie Irving. I like Kyrie Irving. I don't think he's better than Jalen Green, Magic Johnson, or Oscar. I'm putting him in at C tier. I think he goes in that C tier category. I think he just, like, I don't know if he's better than John Wall, but Kyrie's not a bad point guard overall. Still can guard his own, still can defend his own. I just personally think Kyrie is at C tier overall. I think that's a good one. Reggie Theus is garbage. I'm sorry. He just absolutely stinks on the court. Should not be playing. Oscar Robertson, at this point, he has to go in D tier. He's not better than LaMelo. He's not better than John Wall. He's not better than Trade. He's not better than Oscar Robertson. He's not better than Kyrie Irving. I don't think he's better than any of those players, personally speaking. So I think Oscar has to go to D tier at this stage in the game. I just don't think Oscar Robertson is that good anymore, really. So he's probably the better player in D tier, but he's just not better than anyone in C tier at this stage in the game. to be quite honest with you. P. Maravich is garbage, should not play on your team. Austin Reeves is up next. I'm putting him in that B tier. I think Austin Reeves is solid, has a really, really good release. Same with Jalen Green. I think Jalen Green's a little bit better, but they both are cook. They both do cook. They both are really amazing. I like both of them personally. So for me, I'm ranking them in at B tier. I like Austin Reeves. Next up, we got Tyler Hero. Is just F at this stage in the game. He's just not that good. Horrible. And he's just terrible. Marcus Smart up next. I'm not even going to rank diamonds. I'm just going to keep... I like Marcus Smart. I'm going to just say I like him. I just don't want to rank diamonds because that's when it gets like overcomplicated and it makes it really confusing for y'all watching. So I'm not even going to rank the diamonds. I'll just say I like Marcus Smart. Devin Booker at this point, I think he goes down on the list. I think he's B. I don't think he's better than Magic Johnson. I think Devin Booker is good. I think he has a good laner, good jumper. I just don't think he makes that A tier anymore just because of his defense. At this point in the game, I just don't think he makes it. So, overall to me, I'm thinking B tier for Devin Booker. Okay, I have 2 shots on this list. Derek White up next. D tier at this point. Derek White's alright. It's just Derek White's just not that guy anymore. He's just not that great. So, he has an alright release. He's still okay, but Derek White, at this point, I feel like he's outdated. Can't really dunk anymore. Dwayne Wade up next. Just D. I just don't think Dwayne Wade's that good anymore. His release kind of stinks. I don't think he's even better than Oscar Robertson almost. I think like you have to say D Wade is in that borderline almost unusable territory, but I would say he's still good on defense, so I'll still put him in that D tier, but I just don't think I just don't like Dwayne Wade at all. So I think overall I'm going D tier for Dwayne Wade. Don't think he's good. Don't think he's a good card. Carlington. I actually like Carlington quite a bit. I like him quite a bit. Y'all could be like, I'll put him in B tier. I do like Carlington. I do like the card a lot, and I'm still gonna rank him high. Because I still do like the card for a pink diamond. And for a pink diamond, y'all gonna get on me. Okay, so I wouldn't do that. I'll rank him in C tier. I do like Carlington though. I do like him as a card. I do think he's a really, really good card. So I think he's better than Kyrie. I think he is. I think he personally is. In all honesty, I think he's better. So yeah, I'm ranking him in that B. I'm ranking him at C tier. He's probably the highest in C tier. I like him. I like the card. He's quite solid. Okay, let's see. Tyrese Haliburton. He is garbage. I still see people run to this day. I don't know why. He sucks. Next up on the list, we got Karis Wallace. He alright, D tier. Like, he still has a good release. But he's like 6'3", skinny body build. I mean, are you really gonna run the Karis Wallace? You know, at this point in the game, Stephon Castle, A tier. Stephon Castle is a really good lock. One of your best locks in the whole game at point guard, really, overall. I just think Stephon Castle has a better shot than Magic Johnson. I'm just not a fan of Magic Johnson that much. So I'm ranking Stephon Castle at an A tier. So yeah, I'm ranking Stephon Castle in A tier. I like Stephon Castle overall. Next up, we got Scoot Henderson. I'm ranking him in. I like him more. I'm ranking him in at C. I gotta rank him in at C tier. I think Scoot is good though. I put his Scoot probably the low, but he's good. Scoot Henderson's a really good point guard. 90 driving, 95 driving dunk, high stats. He's really, really good overall. I personally do like Scoot Henderson a lot, and I think he is a really good point guard in this game overall. I still think he's very, very good. So I'm still ranking him at B tier. And I think for Baron Davis, trying to click him, I think you gotta rank him probably. I think Scoot's a tad bit better if you're gonna rank off of that. I like Baron, but he's not better than Magic. He's not better than Booker, Jalen Green, Reeves. I don't think he's better than anybody in B tier. I think it's a solid card. I just don't think he's better than any of those cards in their category. So yeah, I like him personally. Next up, we got Reed Shepard. At this point, I feel like he's not it. 6'3", no 75 driving dunk, just not cutting it anymore. It's back in the day. Kate Cunningham, Pink Diamond card. I'm ranking this probably. I feel like they're similar cards. I'm probably going B tier for Kate. I still think Kate is alright. It just, I feel like the other point guards, It's just, it's just the Cades are really, really similar, you know, so I'm gonna have to go B tier for this Cade Cunningham overall, even though he might lack a little, might lack a little bit. So next up on our list, we got Derrick Rose. I'm ranking Derrick Rose A tier. I like Derrick Rose. Derrick Rose has high drive and dunk, good shooting. I like this release, didn't mind it before. I personally like Derrick Rose in this game, so for me, I'm going A tier with Derrick. I like D Rose in 2K. Okay, I did. I remember I ranked this Galaxy Opal one before, and I like Derrick Rose in 2K. So I'm probably gonna go for this D Rose because it has a jumper on normal at this point. Probably gets devalued a little bit. Probably go C tier for this one. Even though I like Derrick, I think he's more of a B tier. Just for the sake of this tier list, and y'all don't be yelling at me, I'll rank him in at C tier. But I personally like Derrick Rose a lot in this game, and I think he's a solid point guard overall. Bank Diamond Shaw, I'm ranking him at A tier. I personally think Bank Diamond Shaw is better than Dark Matter Magic. Still to this day. I played against Magic. I used both of them. I'm still taking Bank Diamond Shaw over Magic. Just facts. I personally think he is. Bank Diamond Shaw is so good. Is so overall good. Donovan Mitchell up next. I gotta go B tier for Magic. Definitely Mitchell. I like Donovan Mitchell, but he's 6'3". Is he better than Penny Hardaway, Stephon Castle, D Rose? I just don't know. I don't think he can be in that same level with Gary Payton and Shaw enough. So I'm thinking B tier for Donovan Mitchell. I think he has to come down the tier list, and I like Donovan Mitchell. I do. I really do like Donovan Mitchell. But he has to come down the tier list. He can't stay. Everyone can't go to A tier. It has to be simplified, more easy for y'all to tell. And yeah, Zach LaVine up next. Galaxy Opal, Zach LaVine. Did I even include Galaxy Opal, Zach LaVine? I'm like looking at it. Did I even forget him? I might have forgot Zach LaVine. I think I did forget Zach LaVine. So you know what? He's right. He's right. I found Zach LaVine. I'm ranking Zach LaVine probably in B tier. I like Zach LaVine overall, but he's just not better than... I don't think he's better than Jalen Green. I don't think he's better than... I think he's better than everyone in C tier. I just don't think... I think he's still good, but is he better than Penny? Is he better than Stephon Castle? I think those cards are all better than LaVine, personally. So, you know what? I'm just going to put them both in the same tier. Even though I said I'm in the middle of the C tier just because I said it earlier, I wouldn't do that, even though I think they are the same card, but... yeah, I think they are, so... yeah, we're going to rank that in C tier. Next up, Russell Westbrook. At this stage in the game, you got to put Russell Westbrook at C tier. And I like Russell Westbrook. But, like, is LaVine... yeah, LaVine's better than Russell. But yeah, Russ got to be in C tier. I think he has to be in C tier. I think that's a good list for Westbrook. I think you have to put him in that C tier ranking. So, and I like Westbrook, but he has to go down to C tier at this stage in the game. Curry, just outdated, F tier. His release is good, but, like... that's just not cutting it. I mean, come on, man. Your release being good, not cutting it. Tyrese Maxey is garbage. Not much to say. Hornacek, he has AI's release. Other than that, pretty garbage. Kobe White with the Evo. Let's just assume you're using duo, because the only reason you're using Kobe White is with the duo. No one's using Kobe White by himself. And then with the duo, I would probably put him in at B tier. Overall, is a good solid point guard with the duo because it makes Laurie better, makes him better. They both become really good solid, even without the fact they don't get legend badges anymore. It's still alright, so it's not a big deal. So overall, I'm still saying C tier. Next up, we ranking Steve Nash, garbage. He's not good. Don't use Steve Nash. Chris Paul at this stage in the game. The Galaxy Opal 1, E tier. He's 6 foot though. Like, at this point, Chris Paul is F tier. I'm sorry. At this point, if you're rocking Chris Paul, it's time to retire. Shut it down. Chris Paul is not running on anybody's court at this stage in the game. Bradley Beal is F tier. I think we don't need to say that much. J.R. Smith is just not that great. Okay, he's 6. He has a hit trend release. I don't think he's any tier. I don't think he's better than Oscar. I don't think he's better than Zach LaVine at C tier or LaMelo. Or even John Wall. I don't see a place for his card. I think maybe I'll rank him in a D tier. I think he might be a little better than Dwayne Wade, but personally speaking, I don't think J.R. Smith is a good card at all. I think he's pretty mediocre. Pretty mediocre. Mark Price up next, F tier. He absolutely stinks. Not a good card. Dwayne Wade up next. This card just sucks. He's outdated. Not worth it. Pink Diamond D Wade's pretty garbage. Chauncey Billups up next is F tier. He's just not good at all either. Just absolutely stinks. Jalen Brunson up next, F tier. Just no, and Dark Matter Brunson needs to go to F tier as well. I don't think I remember to add Dark Matter Brunson here right here. Put Dark. I pulled him from my King of the Court pack, and that card sucks. That card stinks. James Harden up next. I like James Harden a lot. I'm gonna have to put James Harden at SA tier. I don't think I don't think James Harden is better. I'm ranking him S tier. James Harden's really good. I'm ranking. It's like so tough for me for this S tier because I think I can't put James Harden at S if I have Shaw, Luka, Michael. Though Harden's not as good as them. Harden compares more to Penny than he does Shaw, Luka, and Magic. I think those are the only three that need to be in S tier, in my opinion. I think they're the only three that needs to be in S tier overall. So next up, actually I forgot Alex Caruso. Alex Caruso up next. I think Alex Caruso, I'm ranking him in A tier because, like I said, I would not be gassing up just because they're oval. But I think he debatably can compete with the best cards in the position. And I think he is debatably an S tier point guard. He is amazing, but he's not Luka. Luka, Shaw, and MJ are just the leaders. I think he's maybe the 4th, 5th, 6th best point guard in the game. But overall, it gets tough when you get to that situation. Steve Francis is a garbage man, terrible, trash. His pink diamond horrified me. I don't even want to talk about that card ever again. That card stinks. This is Donovan Mitchell C tier. He's alright. He ranked in the same list with Zach LaVine, LaMelo Ball. He alright. He just not that crazy good anymore. So yeah, Ja Morant. I actually like this card a lot. I'm ranking Ja Morant B tier. I actually really do like that card a lot. Like, that Ja Morant's actually very, very good. I used him, and his release is fire. Like, he be slashing, cooking. Like, that Ja Morant card is really, really, really good. So, overall, I'm ranking him in at B tier overall. Next up, we got Jamal Crawford up next. Release is alright. I'm rating him C. He alright. But Jamal Crawford's just not that great, really. He's alright. Like, it's just Jamal Crawford is just not gonna cut it. Could be better, just overall, it's just not gonna cut at this stage in the game, my opinion, though. In my opinion, Jason Kidd at this point, I just don't think. I think he has to go in FD tier. I don't think he's great. He's alright. Tyler Hero is an F tier. He stinks at this point. Even with shot cross, not gonna cut it. Sidney Moncrief at this point is an F tier. He's not better than Oscar. He's better than JR. Actually, well, JR might have to go to F tier. Then JR is going in F tier, then Sidney Moncrief is going in D tier. I think Sidney Moncrief is better than JR. So screw it. I think he's better than JR Smith. So yeah, we're switching that up. Gilbert Arenas, Gilbert's alright. He has a good driving dunk. He's alright. His release should have been changed. So they could have changed that jump shot. So like, come on, 2K. You could have changed that jumper. Overall, it made him a lot better. Iverson stinks. Tony Parker stinks. Trae Young stinks. Lillard, I think, is a nice offline card, but we're not factoring in offline. Isaiah Thomas stinks. Jerry West is what we're doing. Darius Garland's garbage. Not much to say. And I think that's everybody because I leave the diamonds off. Damian Lillard, we ranked them. But overall, I think this is the list we going with. We ranked everybody here overall. And I think this is the best point guard list. I like this list. I like it. Make sure everything is good. I know some people are going to disagree with the Magic Johnson take. I personally would have Caruso, Gary on the court for Magic Johnson. And I just personally I would say if you want to move a couple more players to S tier, you think I know some people are going to ask Carlo, like, who do you think is the best point guards? Top 5, you know, when you rank it. But I feel like I have to. I feel like if A tier, it's like, maybe I'll say Gary, and maybe I have Caruso as these as S tier. But overall, I think if you have Eddie's A tier, you'll be good to go. B tier, I think you'll still be good to go. I think once you get C, it's a little bit struggle. But overall, I do like this list. So let me know in the comment section if you agree or disagree with my tier list. I know some people are going to hate it, some people are going to like it, but I just don't care. I make tier lists based on what I personally think, and that's just how I view the tier lists. So let me know if you agree or disagree, and I'll see y'all in the next My Team video. And give me a